Hi everybody, it's Tammy with TSH Designs based out of Nederland, Texas. This is going to be my last kiln unload for 2025. I'm super nervous because this has a commission in it, and then it also has Christmas presents, which I rushed to get the Christmas presents done. I made them dry faster than normal, so I'm worried that there may be cracks, but I'll just have to remake them if they don't look like I want them to. This was a cone 5, and I did a 12-minute hold this time. And right now it's currently at 139. I normally don't wait this long, normally 150, and I'm ready to pull everything out because I typically can't wait, but I've been nervous and worried that something's gonna crack or I'm gonna do something wrong since these are all Christmas presents and a commission. But we'll just see how it goes. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Oh, this came out good. Okay, this is a commission. And this is the first time I've been asked to do something like this, and they kind of gave me creative leeway. And it is for my husband's cousin. Her husband uses old-fashioned shaving cream, so he puts the shaving cream here and then uses the brush and whatever. And so she kind of gave me some ideas, and I just kind of came up with this. And she said he wanted blue. Well, what a coincidence, because I just bought Louisiana Bayou. So, and it's such a pretty blue. So this is on speckled buff, and this is 4 coats of Louisiana Bayou. And I really like how that did on the, and that's all, that's it. It's just Louisiana Bayou. She asked for some swirls in the bottom so he can, I don't know exactly why, something to do with the shaving cream or whatever. Originally, I thought this little handle would be really cute to put the brush in, but the brushes, those shaving brushes, are much bigger than this, so this will just kind of be an accessory handle. And if she doesn't like this, I can always make her something different, but this was my first attempt on it. Okay, and then she also asked for a blue and gray mug. So this is and this is on speckled buff. This is Louisiana Bayou times 3 on the bottom, and Storm, is it Storm? Midnight Run, sorry. 2 times Midnight Run at the top. I'm sorry, 3 times, and 4 times Louisiana Bayou. Same thing on the inside. Okay, well, this is different. Okay. Again, this is on speckled buff, and what I did on this one, it's really pretty. Look at the purples and the pinks. Wow. What I did on this is I did 2 times all over honey flux, inside and out. Then I did 2 times sangria at the top, 2 times Smoky Merlot, 2 times Smoky Merlot on the bottom. And then I did Winterwood on the top of that. Very cool. I like that. That is a really cool pink and purple mug. Okay, starting with the Christmas gifts. The good thing is that most of my kids don't watch these, so they won't know. But we're actually having Christmas this Saturday. Because I have a son that lives in the Woodlands, which is close to Houston, and so it's just complicated trying to get all of our family together, so it always works out better to do it, you know, before Christmas. So we're doing it this Saturday. Let's see. This is for my daughter. This is for my daughter that is the minimalist. I call her boring, but she said, Mom, I'm a minimalist. I'm not boring. Minimalist, not minimalist. Anyway, she likes very little color, so this might be a little bit on the wild side for her, but she does love peppered plum. So this is my first attempt at this kind of a berry bowl. She wanted something that she could actually soak her berries in, but then pour it out. And so I put a handle on one side so she can tip it. And all the holes look like they did good. Okay, so this is 2 times honey flux all over. On the outside, I only did 2 times peppered plum. On the inside, I did a band of peppered plum, and then I did winter wood on the inside, and then I came back with just splotches of honey flux over all of that to kind of make it run a little bit. Looks like it kind of got lost in there a little bit, but I think she'll like this because she doesn't like wild and crazy colors. I think she'll be okay with this, so I'm happy with that. No cracks. Yay! Yay! All right, and that is all that's on the top shelf, so let me put you on pause. Okay, second shelf, more Christmas gifts. First, I have 2 refirings that I did in my last kiln unload, and I was running out of clear, so on the inside I put alabaster, and it didn't look very good. So I came back and just put some white on the inside of it. Both of these were both from my last kiln unload, but all I did is I went in and I put 2 coats of snow on the inside, and that looks much better than the alabaster that I had put in there. It just didn't work. Okay, my daughter-in-law asked for a wine chiller. I've never made a wine chiller, so this is my first attempt at that, and if she doesn't like it, we will make another one. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so this is one of my most popular glaze combinations, except I changed it up a little bit. So it is 2 times leather at the top, sandalwood. Why am I not remembering? Oh, it's not sandalwood. Gosh, why am I hold on. Sandstone. You still need to take notes, even though it's a glaze combo that you do all the time, and you think, oh, I'm gonna remember it. Sandstone, 2 times sandstone. So what I did is I put the sandstone on after I put, so I put leather times 2, and this time instead of the black satin that I normally use, I use black walnut. And I did that to about right here. Then I overlapped 2 times with sandstone. I was gonna say sandalwood yet again. And then I go back and put honey flux where they meet. And then on the inside, all I did on this one was just leather because it's gonna be a wine chiller. But look how cool where, see that metallic? Can you see the metallic where the sandstone and the black walnut meet? Different. It's really pretty. Again, I don't know if she's gonna like this or not. This is my first attempt at a wine chiller. I need to get a wine bottle and see if it'll fit in there. I mean, I know it does fit because I put it in there before, but I'm anxious to see how much it shrank. But I think that's really pretty. I'm just amazed at how that looks where the black walnut and the sandstone met. Really cool. Okay. Okay, wow. Oh, man, I hope she likes this. That is not what I had pictured. Ugh. Well, my other daughter, she paints banners. She's the one that did this banner for me. She paints banners, and she loves lots of crafts and things. So, and she wouldn't tell me what she wanted for Christmas. She said surprise her. So I came up with this painter's palette. And it is on speckled buff, but man, it really affected the colors on it. These were some greens, and I just splattered them on there and splattered some honey flecks on there. It's not really as cute as it looked before, and I always have to remember that the speckled buff does change the colors. But anyway, let me know what you think. I'm not real thrilled with it, especially since it's a Christmas gift. Now I'm just kind of bummed. But anyway, I just came up with this design. What I did is I just did a really thick slab. I carved out all of these little things for her paint to go in, and I made little slots for her paintbrushes to go in, and the little thing to put water in it, and a brush can fit right there while she's painting. I don't know. I don't really care for it now. Okay, well, we'll see. Okay. All right. Again, I guess I'm always going to be shamelessly plugging Lori with Wandering Soul Pottery, because she's one of my best friends, and she does so many things for me. And I asked for a stamp for my daughter and son-in-law have a food truck, and it's a pork-a-bob truck, and it's called Pigging Out Pork-a-bobs. And so I got her to make me a stamp. And their colors are black and white, of course. It looks a little muddy. Again, I was rushing, but he wanted a travel mug, and so this is what he's gonna get. I don't think I pressed in the stamp good enough, but I kind of wanted it to look vintage, if that makes sense. So we'll see what he thinks. Okay, and I told you guys how we are big University of Texas fans, and I was making the University of Texas mug for my stepson when he passed away, with the intentions of making other members of my family UT some kind of memorabilia, because we are just all UT fans. My son graduated from UT, so and he's hard to buy for and doesn't really care about my pottery. But anyway, so I made him a travel mug. Well, I actually made two because they both were giving me fits. So we'll see. Let's see what they look like. Okay, one of them actually had a crack that I mended. Okay, and this is with sandalwood. This is the closest kind of orange that I found that looks like a burnt orange. So that one looks pretty good. I like the handle on it. It's not warped. Hey, it looks okay. I don't think this is the one that had the crack. This is the one that had the crack. Oh, yeah, and it did kind of resurface there, it looks like. But I went ahead, I tried to mend it, and it fixed it in bisque, before bisque, but I can see now it's got it down here. It kind of cracked a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I mended it before it went into bisque, and in bisque it didn't crack, but it did a little bit down here. And this one looks a little warped, looks a little funky, leaning to the side. But I mean, I'd already made it, so I still wanted to make it. And this doesn't look like it's all the way through. So you can still As long as it holds water, I think it'll be okay. But yeah, it's a little warped a little bit. It definitely isn't the better of the two. Okay, that's all that's on this shelf. So I have one more shelf and I'm dreading opening it. I wish I had some Star Wars themed music to play, but I'm sure YouTube would censor me and take it off my video. My son-in-law loves popcorn, okay? And he has a big, huge popcorn bowl, and I think he cracked it. I don't know. He's had it for a while. He cracked it. So we came up with the idea, my daughter and I came up with the idea to do him a Star Wars theme popcorn bowl because he loves Star Wars too. So I attempted it. Let me take this shelf out and cross your fingers. Hold on. Okay, let's see. So the way I made this, I got on my Cricut. Well, for the letters, I actually just got on Word, and I found a Star Wars font, and I did Steven's popcorn in a Star Wars font and cut that out and put it on the bowl. I have fought and fought with that thing, babying it, reattaching, making sure, you know, if some of the letters popped off, pushed them back on, and compressed and compressed and compressed. Then I put black on it and black under glaze and fired it, bisked it. Then when it came out of bisque, I got on my Cricut and I found some Star Wars images. Gosh, I'm sorry, my brain. And so I put those, you know, printed them out in vinyl, put those on, and then I painted over those with snow. And so the goal was to make sure that the logos were in black. I'm scared to look because I just wanted to be perfect. I know I can make it again. I just want it to be perfect. You know how we are. I know I can make it again, but I want him to be able to open something on Christmas and it be cool and him like it. Because he's not one of these people that really, he's hard to buy for because he just doesn't ask for much. He doesn't, so I really want to give him something that's personal. So, okay, I'm putting it off, but let's just do it. Oh, I'm not even looking. Okay. Well, here goes. Well, it's not horrible. It's really not too bad. I was hoping the white would be more white, but it kind of looks like a galaxy. It does look like it has a little crack right there, but it doesn't go all the way through. It did have one crack, and I just decided I was going to glaze it anyway to give him something. It's a popcorn bowl. It's not like it's going to be holding liquid. But that one looks like the glaze covered it up. Now, once it dries, it may... Well, I don't know. It's not horrible. I mean, with it being my first attempt, I definitely know what I will do later. But he wanted a huge bowl. And so this is from a mold that I have. I think that all of the logos, they look really cool. They do. I just wish you could read his name and stuff a little bit better. But, hey. Maybe I could go back in there later where the E's are and maybe put just some white acrylic paint. I don't know. So anyway, that's what, so I used, gosh, let me think of what underglaze it is. It's not Speedball. Hang on one second. Okay, it's Saks True Flow Black Underglaze. And I've used that before. I use that a lot whenever I'm doing my sgraffito and carving back into them. So it's 2 coats of that, and then I bisque fired it. Then this is 3 coats of snow over the top. I don't think I'm mad at the color. I really don't. I just wish you could read his name a little bit better. And then on his name, I actually put tuxedo because I wanted it to be shiny and I didn't want to have to put clear over it or anything like that. So anyway, tell me what you think. I mean, that's going to hold a lot of popcorn. I think I would like to try to make a better one. Maybe thicker. Maybe that's... I don't know. I tried to let it dry slow, but, and of course it's not perfectly round, but it is what it is. Wow, I don't know what my kiln favorite is because all of these are gifts for people. I do like the way that the wine chiller looked. You guys let me know what you think, what your favorite is. And I am falling in love with Louisiana Bayou. I'm more of a pink person, but that blue is just gorgeous. And I would love to learn more glaze combos with that. But overall, I'm happy. I'm happy that this at least made it. So, well, there's my cue. Time to go. Anyway, I hope to see you guys soon, and I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.